Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lillian, and in today's video I will be answering all your questions that you guys sent on Instagram and YouTube. Thank you for sending all these questions, I really appreciate it. And I'm just going to do my makeup, do like a little get ready with me while I answer your questions. So I'm not going to talk too much. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and let's head straight into the video. So as you guys can see, my brows are already done. Also, what do you guys think of this hairstyle? I am at that awkward length right now. This is the first time in months that I'm wearing my hair out, or like, okay, in weeks, because I just don't know what to do with it. And I feel like this is still a little wet, but once it dries, it's gonna go like poof, and then I don't like it anymore. So I've just been wearing wigs really, but I was like, I can't be bothered to put a wig on again. So we're trying this, a cute little side part and some baby hair. So let me know in the comments what you think. If you think it's ugly, please don't tell me because I will cry. I got my iced coffee ready and the questions. By the way, if you haven't watched my Nespresso unboxing video, I'll put a card up right here and leave it in the description box so you guys can watch it, because that was the best purchase of my life. Well, it was a gift, but it is so good. Nespresso coffee is so nice, so cheers. So I'm gonna start with the questions under my YouTube post first. So the first question is it hard to live in British compared to the Netherlands, and do you actually enjoy it there? So for those of you that don't know, in August I moved to the UK, so that's what she's talking about. She's asking me if it's hard to live in the UK compared to the Netherlands and if I'm enjoying it here. So there's a few things. First of all, the lifestyle here is completely different, and it does take some getting used to, because in the Netherlands life is pretty, I don't want to say boring, but it is kind of boring. And you know, sometimes I don't go out on the weekend, whereas here in the UK it's like everyone is out on the weekends. Literally no one is at home, so unless you're working, of course, but everyone's out on the weekends. And that's something that I had to get used to a little, because now I'm like, if it's a weekend, it's like, okay, what's the plan? Like, I don't want to sit at home. And financially my wallet isn't too happy about that, obviously. So for the lifestyle, I actually really like it, because especially for, you know, people our age, young adults, it's nice to have like a lively city. Financially, I had different expectations, and I think it's because before Brexit, when I used to come here and visit all the time, like I used to buy my hair products here because it was way cheaper compared to the Netherlands. Like everything, groceries, everything was cheaper here. And now that I moved here, I realized that wow, things have gone so expensive here. It's actually crazy. And obviously because of COVID, things have gone expensive globally, but especially on top of that, because of Brexit, things have gone crazy expensive here. And the main one is like food shopping, like doing groceries. When I compare the prices to those to the prices in Holland, I'm actually shocked. But yeah, a lot of things are so expensive here, and I'm really shocked. Like, I didn't expect it, because before everything used to be cheaper here. I'm lucky to have a like relatively good job, but wages here are so low. And I'm just gonna try to get more brand partnerships on my socials. I'm trying to grow my Instagram more. Like, I have been taking my social media very serious. 2020 was my most consistent year on YouTube. I was uploading every single week. Last year was a bit less. I took a little break in the summer, and this year I'm sorry you guys, I know I have not been as consistent, but it's because I'm working on another project as well. So I hate it when people do that, like, oh, I'm working on a project and I can't tell you what it is, but this and this. But that is the explanation. Like, that's why I'm not as consistent right now on YouTube, and I'm also trying to grow my Instagram, so I'm just feeling a little bit overwhelmed. See, I'm really going off topic. The question was, is it hard to live in the UK compared to the Netherlands, and do you actually enjoy it there? So yes, I do enjoy it, and yes, it is a little hard financially because of Brexit now, but nothing I can't handle. Like, I'm still very blessed and grateful to be able to cover my bills and have some spending money, so I'm not complaining. Okay, so I really need to answer these questions quicker because otherwise I'm not going to be able to do all the questions. Anyways, the next question is, if you could travel to one place right now, where would it be? So I've really been wanting to go to Tanzania, and I actually started to like look into flights and stuff like that for April, because I have a break in April, and I was like to my boyfriend, take some time off work so we can like travel. And I wanted to go to Tanzania, but then I found out that April is actually a rainy season, and according to Google, like 22 days of April is rain in Tanzania. So I was like, okay, that explains why everything was so cheap, because it's off season, and I really want to go to a warm country. Like, I really don't want to be in the rain, so I had to pass on that. But yeah, if there was one place I could travel to right now, I would go to Tanzania. I just want to go on safari. I want to go to Zanzibar and the beach and everything. Like, oh, it just looks so beautiful. And first I saw Melissa's Wardrobe go there. I don't know if you guys know her. She's an influencer in the UK. And she went there with her fiance, and oh my god, it looked so beautiful, and I was like, that's it, I have to go. And then actually earlier this month, or was it in January, where Magdalene also went. If you guys don't know her, she's an Eritrean YouTuber from Sweden, and she went there as well. And then I was like, oh my god, this is a sign, like I need to go. So I checked and everything was cheap, and then for some reason, I don't know why, but I was just like, let me check the weather. Like, what would the weather be like in April? And then I found out that it's rainy season. So my cousin asked, do you miss Holland? What do you miss the most about it besides family? So yeah, family, I definitely miss my family. So I'm very close to my family. So being like far away from them, like I FaceTime them every day. But besides family, I miss the prices. Let me tell you that. I thought that Holland was expensive, but now UK has gone way more expensive. So I definitely miss the prices. I miss some of the foods. Like, for example, I miss Vapiano. I know it's not a Dutch restaurant, but I miss Vapiano because you don't have it in Birmingham. So I have to travel to London or Manchester for that restaurant. But what else do I miss? I miss the Dutch fries. Like, oh, I miss it so much. So someone asked, what's your current love status? So for those of you that haven't noticed yet, I have a boyfriend, and we've been together for 5 years now, actually. That is my love status. Happily taken. By the way, I will list all the products below that I used because I just want to focus on the questions. But I'm using the Benefit Hoola Toasted Bronzer. The next question is, are you done with school yet? I am not done yet. I am halfway. So for those of you that don't know, I moved to the UK to do my master's here, and my master's program is 1 year. So I will finish in September, I believe. So a few more months to go, 7 months to be exact. But I don't really understand the system here because my current term finishes in March or April. And well, in end of March is when my current term finishes, and then I have April off, and then we start our dissertation or thesis, whatever you want to call it. But then we have from April all the way to September to write it. Like, I'm just so confused by that, because when I did my bachelor's in Holland, we started writing our thesis in April and we handed it in the first week of July, I believe. If you can do that, like, I would still do it, because I don't really want to spend my whole summer writing my dissertation. But I'm not sure how they structured like that part of the program, so I need to see and check. But yeah, I'm not done with school yet, but I will be done this year, God willing. So yeah, I do have to say, like, I really underestimated my master's degree. I thought it would be the same as a bachelor's, but it's not, you guys. It is so much work. Oh my God. I don't know how, like, what I was thinking, but it is a lot of work. Because we're doing all the modules in 2 terms, we have like 4 to 5 modules at the same time. So it's just a lot of like work and readings to keep up with. My girl Heywan, if you guys don't know her yet, check out her channel. She's amazing. But she asked me, what are you most looking forward to this year? So one thing is my project, my little project that I've been working on for over a year right now. Like, I cannot wait to share that with you guys. And it's been really hard for me because you guys know I ask your opinion about everything, but this, I couldn't ask you guys for your opinions because I have to keep it a secret. So I cannot wait for that to launch, hopefully, God willing, within the next 2 months. And then graduating, that's also something I'm looking forward to a lot. And then another thing actually is moving out of this place. I haven't done an apartment tour because this apartment has caused me so many trouble. Like, I will do a story time if you guys want. I can do a separate video on it and tell you guys all about it because it was a drama. It was dramatic, really. So yeah, those are a few things that I'm looking forward to this year. Finding a new place, graduating, and launching this project that I'm working on. So I haven't used this one in a while, so I'm actually gonna use this Jackie Aina palette. I've been using the Huda Beauty Topaz Obsession palette, love it, but now I'm gonna use this one because why not? And I wanna create like a cute little Valentine's look. It's not gonna be pinkish, it's just like a really nice soft glam type of look for your Valentine's dates or galentine's. So the next question is, how long are you planning to live in the UK? And I am actually not planning on moving back. I'm planning to either find a job here or start my own business here. I'm not sure yet. Another question is, would you recommend anyone to move to the UK? Is school expensive? So let me tell you, university here compared to Europe is very expensive because in Europe, we pay, or at least in the Netherlands, we pay 2,000 euros a year. And there are some programs that are a little more expensive, but most of them are like 2,000 a year. Then you have Sweden, where university is free. Germany is about the same price as the Netherlands, I believe. So yeah, Europe in general is pretty cheap. But the UK, for UK students, it's about 10 to 11K a year. Kind of depends on the program as well. I think an undergrad course is 9,000 a year, but my master's course is 11,000 a year, pounds. That's for UK or home students, as they call them. International students pay 20K, I believe. Between 18 and 20K, I think. So it's definitely expensive, but I think universities in the US are way more expensive. So yeah, it kind of depends what you think is expensive or where you are currently from, but I do think it's expensive. My uni in the Netherlands, I studied at Erasmus University in Rotterdam. That one is really good. So if you consider doing your undergrad or postgraduate in the Netherlands, I would definitely recommend Rotterdam University, especially if you're doing a business type of course or politics like sustainability, sociology, psychology, those type of, like the social sciences, that's really good there as well. To say would I recommend someone to move to the UK, it depends. Like, it really depends what you're looking for. If you're looking for that busy, like fast-paced life, then the UK is definitely for you. But if you're looking for more of a laid-back, chill type of life, then maybe consider like European countries like the Netherlands or Sweden or France. Well, I don't know about France, but yeah, at least the Netherlands and Sweden are pretty laid back and chill. So it kind of depends on what you want or what you're looking for. Okay, so someone asked, do you consider yourself doing more house chores like cooking and cleaning or less with uni? I'm not sure if I understand the question properly, but I don't think that it depends on uni. I mean, if you live on your own, there's gonna be chores or chores, I don't know what you call it, but you're gonna have to cook and clean regardless, whether you're in uni or not. If you live on your own, you're gonna have to do that. So unfortunately, it's life, it's part of life, and we can't do much about it. I do have to say I'm really struggling to keep up with it because I'm working and studying full-time, so it's a lot. Like I try to keep it clean, and I do keep my kitchen like fully clean, and I wipe down my bathrooms all the time, but to do a deep clean every single week, I'm struggling to find the time or energy, especially as well. So it is hard to keep up with it, and I think what I need to do is kind of just have my Sundays off, because right now I'm just going with the flow. And I think if I have Sundays off for like cleaning, washing my hair, that type of stuff, groceries, like just a house day type of thing, I think that would help a lot as well. So yeah, time management is key, 100%. Next question is, when are you planning to go back to Eritrea? I'm not sure yet, to be honest. I definitely can't go this year because, like I said, I have my thesis to write during the summer. And it's also a little more complicated now because I don't really, like, all my grandparents passed away. So I don't really have, like, if I go there, like, the house is empty. Our family house that we stay at is empty. So it's kind of sad, I would say. Like, it's not how it used to be, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I kind of just wait for there to be another wedding or something like that, and then I'll go. Or maybe next year. Like, I haven't been with my boyfriend, so I would like to go together. Kind of, I don't know, just go see our country, but I don't know. So the next question is, what made you start a YouTube channel? So I actually started a YouTube channel because I was really into makeup, and my mom and my friends and everyone was just like, why don't you start a YouTube channel, or why don't you do something with your makeup? And I was not comfortable enough to do people's makeup yet, like as an MUA. So I was just like, you know what, I'll start a YouTube channel. And another thing is also, I used to, basically what I'm doing on YouTube, I used to do it on Snapchat with my friends. Like, I used to send them snaps every single day, and I still do. Like, anything that I bought, any purchases, any products that I really like anything in my life, I would just snap it. I would basically document my whole life on Snap and send it to my friends. I actually, yesterday, I saw an old video of me acting like I had a YouTube channel on Snapchat. Like, I was to my friends, I was saying like, thanks for watching, subscribe, like, comments. And I was looking back at it and I was like, oh my god, I actually did that. Like, I actually started a YouTube channel. I was obsessed with YouTube. I was watching YouTube all day. At a point, I wasn't even watching Netflix like that. And now, actually, now that I'm on YouTube, I don't watch YouTube that much anymore. I just wanted to start a YouTube channel to do what I love and share. I wasn't even coming on here to teach people how to do makeup. It was more of like sharing my favorite products and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what made me start a YouTube channel. Okay, so I'm gonna combine these two questions. Someone said, how many sisters do you have? And another person said, do you have any siblings, or are you only child? So I have one older sister. We grew up, the two of us, together. Then my parents got divorced, and now my dad has 2 other kids, so I have 2 little half sisters. So that makes a total of 4 of us. 2 for my parents, and then my dad has 2 more. And we're all girls. No guys in this family, but I grew up with a lot of guys around me. Like, it was just me and my sister, and the rest of our cousins, almost all of them were guys. So I basically, like, and we're really close, so I kind of saw them as my brothers. But yeah, I grew up around a lot of guys. It was just me and my sister that were the only girls in the family. So the next question is, are you planning on going back to the Netherlands? So this is kind of the same question as the previous one, but I do want to add that I am definitely planning to go back to see my family and stuff like that. It's not like I will never be in the Netherlands again. And I'm actually hoping to book a flight for like April or May, around that time. So yeah, definitely going back to Holland to see my people. If you guys want me to vlog my trips back home, to Holland, let me know in the comments. So the next question is, do you speak Tigrinya? And yes, I do speak Tigrinya. I actually have a makeup tutorial in Tigrinya on my channel. If you want to check it out, I'll put a card up right here and link it in the description. It's so cringe for me. I really don't like hearing my voice in Tigrinya, but yeah, I do speak Tigrinya fluently. I speak it with my family and stuff like that. And I'm very grateful that my parents taught me the language, because it's just so much easier. Like, I'm able to communicate with my family back home as well. So yeah, I'm very grateful for that, because I have some cousins that don't speak the language, and especially if you're not even from England, like I have some cousins from Germany that don't really speak the language and they understand it a little bit, but it's just they can't communicate with their own grandparents, and it's kind of sad. So I definitely do want to make it a point to teach my kids to learn the language as well. Someone asked, do you prefer living in London or in Birmingham? So I'm not sure actually, because obviously I don't regret not going to London, because now that I realize how expensive the UK has become, and for Birmingham to be this expensive, London is even more expensive. So I don't regret not going there. Industry-wise, I feel like I have more opportunities in London, and so I have to work a little harder here in terms of social media and stuff like that. So once I finish my degree, once I graduate, I am planning to focus completely on my social media so I can turn this YouTube and Instagram and TikTok and all of that, I want to turn it into a full-time job for me. Hopefully I can do that from here, and I'll see where the future takes me. Like, okay, so put my lashes on and everything. I want to try out this Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in the shade Wedding Bells. It's this pinkish color, and I have this one as well. This is in the shade First Dance, but this is a little more red. As you can see, this is more nude. So I'm gonna try the Wedding Bells one. And while I do that, I will answer the last question, which is, how is school going? As I mentioned earlier, I definitely either overestimated myself or underestimated the program in the start. So yeah, it's just a lot of work. It really is. But what really helps is that I'm actually enjoying my degree. So I'm studying marketing and entrepreneurship, and it's so interesting. And the things that we're studying are actually, like, you can actually apply it to real life. So that really helps as well. My bachelor's was in public administration, and I just hated it. Like, I really did not enjoy my studies. So it's like a breath of fresh air, actually doing something that you like or that you're interested in. So yeah, so far it's going really well. I just got my grades. I got all my grades back from my first term, and they're all above 70. So thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God, for that. I just have one grade that's a 65, I believe, and that's it. So I'm really happy with that. By the way, this is the NYX lip pencil in the shade Mahogany. It's like a pinkish purple type of shade. I never really wear it, to be honest. And then this lipstick is from Charlotte Tilbury in the shade Wedding Bells. And look at the details, it's so cute with the little hearts on it. So I'm gonna try it. I think, where did I get this from? I think my friend Hodan gave this to me. She gave me like a whole goodie bag because I model for her head wrap brand. It's called Tur brand. You guys have probably seen it on my socials, and she just gave me a goodie bag as a thank you because I think I shot like 3 times with her. We did 3 shoots together. She just gave me a goodie bag as a goodbye gift because I was moving to England, and I thought it was so nice of her. Okay, it is very pink. Okay, so this lipstick it's not giving what it's supposed to give. So, okay, I don't have my brown lip liner, so I'm gonna use this black eyeliner instead because I just don't want to get up. Growing up, I used to always watch my mom line her lips with black lip liner. Okay, I had to get up regardless because all my lip products were in my bag. So, might as well go over it with my brown lip liner. And then my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade London. And then I usually leave it like this, and then a few hours later when I feel like I need to touch it up, I just add gloss on top. And if I want it to lighten up a little bit more, I use this NYX Lip Lingerie in the shade Dusk to Dawn. It's just a little lighter, so add it to the center of my lip. And this is the final look. Thank you guys for sending over your questions on Instagram and on YouTube. I really appreciate it more than you think because it makes me feel like you guys are actually interested in my life. And it gives me some things to talk about because I'd rather give you guys what you want to hear than me just rambling on for hours about one question or one topic. So thank you for sending all the questions. I hope you guys enjoyed this little get ready with me type of Q&A and that you guys are a little more up to date of my life right now. Thank you for watching and being so patient with me. I promise I'm trying my best to be more consistent. And I will be back with the weekly uploads, but for now I'm trying to do it bi-weekly. Like that's my main, like my goal right now is to at least upload every 2 weeks. If you made it this far and you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to my channel as I want to reach 20k subscribers this year. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up because it helps with the algorithm. All the products will be linked down below. And last but not least, follow me on Instagram and TikTok at LillianTechGuy. Thank you so much for watching and for all your questions. I love you guys and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!